Welcome to a Guiding Light YouTube channel. Today, we're shedding light on a common misconception about the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. When newcomers first encounter the 12 steps, it's not uncommon for some to feel uneasy with the spiritual language, especially the mention of God. For many, particularly those who have had negative experiences with religion or who identify as agnostic or atheist, this can feel like a barrier. However, the truth is, the 12 steps are not religious in nature. They are built on timeless, universal principles that support recovery, self-awareness, and personal growth. The 12 steps offer a spiritual, principle-based path rather than a religious one. They were never meant to convert anyone to a specific faith or religious belief. Instead, they invite individuals to seek a spiritual experience, a personal transformation grounded in honesty, humility, service, and connection. The spiritual growth encouraged in the steps is experiential, not doctrinal, and doesn't rely on any formal belief system. AA is non-denominational and inclusive, welcoming members from all walks of life: believers, skeptics, atheists, agnostics, and people from countless different spiritual traditions. There's no pressure to adopt a specific theology. The goal is to support sobriety and emotional healing, not to promote any one religious worldview. Perhaps one of the most misunderstood parts of the program is the reference to God. However, AA literature consistently includes the crucial phrase, God as we understood him. This wording gives individuals the freedom to define their own understanding of a higher power, or none at all. For some, this may be the power of the AA group, the collective wisdom of others, nature, love, or simply an internal moral compass. Unlike organized religions, AA has no clergy, no sermons, and no sacred texts. The Big Book and other literature are written by alcoholics for alcoholics, serving as guides based on lived experience, not divine authority. There are no ordained leaders or intermediaries, just trusted servants and shared experiences. The 12 steps form an action-based program, not a worship system. The focus is on personal action, admitting powerlessness, taking inventory, making amends, and helping others. These are practical, transformative behaviors, not religious rituals. Recovery is built through honesty, willingness, and accountability, not through religious adherence. AA doesn't ask anyone to believe in anything without evidence. Instead, members are encouraged to keep an open mind and try the steps for themselves, with the proof being in the results. Thousands of recovering addicts and alcoholics have found healing, not through theological argument, but through applying the principles of the program in their daily lives. This flexibility means that many atheists and agnostics have found meaningful, long-term sobriety through AA. By interpreting the steps through a secular or humanist lens, they find ways to grow and heal without needing to believe in a deity. In fact, entire groups exist that focus specifically on a secular approach to the program, demonstrating its adaptability and inclusiveness. AA's purpose is simple: to help people stop drinking and live sober, fulfilling lives. It's not about getting people to heaven, joining a church, or adopting a particular moral code. The steps offer a roadmap to sanity, emotional balance, and meaningful connection with others. The principles found in the 12 steps, such as honesty, open-mindedness, humility, forgiveness, and service, are universal values shared across cultures, traditions, and philosophies. These are not religious commandments, but ethical and spiritual tools that can help anyone live a better, more meaningful life. Finally, AA meetings are not worship services. There are no creeds, no liturgy, and no requirement to pray. Meetings are informal gatherings where people share their experiences, struggles, and successes. Even the serenity prayer, often said at the end of meetings, is optional, and many secular groups replace it with a moment of silence or an alternate reading. In conclusion, while spiritual in nature, the 12 steps of AA are not tied to any religion. They are rooted in practical, time-tested principles that offer a path to healing for anyone who seeks freedom from addiction. Whether you believe in God, a higher power, human connection, or simply the strength found in a shared journey, you are welcome. The door is open, not to religion, but to recovery. Like and subscribe and visit .agl911.com for products and information.